What's up guys, and welcome to another video. It is currently Tuesday the 5th of February. We're into February. January is out the way, and what's the time? It is 9 minutes past 2 and I'm about to go do a leg session. I'm going to film this session today. I don't think you've ever seen this one. This is my lower body A. Got barbell back squats, barbell RDLs, single leg press, hamstring curls, bit of abs and some triceps at the end as well. I've started splitting my arm work. So basically I want to train arms every day, but I'm doing biceps on my upper days and then triceps on my lower days, just to get a little bit more frequency, a little bit more focus on the actual muscle itself. Not like when you combine biceps and triceps, you sort of like get fatigued and it becomes like you try to get over and done with as quick as possible, but this way I can sort of like specifically target that muscle I'm trying to work on, if that makes any sense at all. So my upper days I do biceps, and my lower days I do triceps. Just 4 sets of 2 exercises, 2 sets on both the exercises. Nice and simple. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Cheers, guys.
Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me.
What's up guys, and welcome to a voiceover. I thought I'd do a voiceover here just to go through my lower body session in a little bit more detail. So I started the session off with a quad dominant exercise. So I did the barbell back squat. I did 2 sets of 6 at 117.5 kilos. This is a 2.5 kilo increase from last week. Last week I did 115 kilos for the 2 sets of 6. This week I did 117.5 kilos for the 2 sets of 6. This is just another angle of the 117.5. This was my second set. Within this set, compared to the other set, I wore a belt, and I would definitely recommend wearing a belt if you're doing heavy squats, due to the fact this gives you a little bit more like abdominal pressure, and it's just a little bit more safety really within the movement. I felt a little bit more secure and even felt stronger within it, which is good. I do utilize a slight elevation within my heels by wearing lifting shoes, due to the fact that it helps me with my squat position. Then I did 1 set. This is quite a funny set actually. I did 1 set of like a back off set, 1 set of 8 to 10 reps. I did the 10 reps on this one. When I did it, I was like, Jesus, this feels so heavy. This feels a lot heavier than last week. Last week I did 95 kilos. I was meant to do 97.5 kilos this week. So it's a 2.5 kilo increase from last week. And I was like, this feels ridiculously heavy. Like, what is wrong with me? Those 2 sets absolutely buried me. Looked at the bar when I finished the set and realised I put 107 kilos on it, not 97 kilos. Which, guys, always check what's on the bar. What was I doing? But I'm happy with that. I got a set of 10. Got the 1 set of 10 at 107 kilos. Which, especially like as I'm dieting, that's a huge PB. Normally I see like a load of reduction in leg strength when I'm dieting, but obviously not this time, which is awesome. I moved on to a hamstring dominant exercise. So I did the barbell RDL. This was 2 sets of 8 at 115 kilos. Really focusing on pushing back through the hip, pushing my hip back as much as possible to load the hamstrings as much as possible. Then I did 1 set of 12, so like a back off set again, at 105 kilos. What I do is basically like a 20% reduction in weight, and then do a back off set just to get a little bit more volume throughout the hamstrings within the same movement pattern. And this felt really good, felt really easy, to be honest. Maybe next time I'll slow down the eccentric portion of the lift, but if anything, the next week I'm definitely going to be increasing the load as this felt good. I'm happy with the range of motion as well. This was absolutely hideous, so I do 3 sets of 15 on a single leg press. This was a 5 kilo increase from last week, and basically within this I do 3 sets of 15. On the last set I do 15 reps either side, and then I swap legs. So I do the left leg, then the right leg, then I go back to the left leg and do 12 reps, and then I go back to the left leg and do another 12 reps as well. So I add a little bit more volume in there, and it buries me. It's like a little rest pause within a single leg variation. Moving on to so basically that was the leg press was a quad dominant exercise. Because I have my foot like low on the pad, so it creates a lot of knee flexion. Then I moved on to my 4th exercise, my 4th leg exercise, with a hamstring base exercise, but a knee flexion drill, not a hip flexion drill. This was the seated hamstring curl. I do 3 sets of 12 here. Last week I only got within this weight. I can't remember what weight it is. I'd have to look at my logbook, but I did 2 sets of 12 and 1 set of 8. This week I got 3 sets of 12, which I was really happy with, and good control, good execution in the movement. What I do focus on within the seated hamstring curls is keeping like pushing back as much as I can in the seat, as this really helps me engage my hamstrings as much as possible. Then obviously some guns, rolled the sleeves up so everyone can see the guns when I'm training here. So I did some tricep exercises. I did 2 exercises of triceps, 1 overhead base movements to the overhead dumbbell extension, and then I moved on to a seated across body cable extension. So 1 like overhead, 1 just a straight push down. So this was just 2 sets on each. One was 10 to 12 reps, this one was 12 to 15 reps. So there you go, guys. And I finished off with some abs as well. I didn't think I'd record it because, yeah, it's just a bit of abs. But I hope you enjoyed this voiceover, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Post-workout meal is, I've got 125 grams of cream of rice, I've got 100 grams of blueberries, and I've got a sprinkle of cinnamon over the top. If you know, you know. This is the hint of vanilla one. I've ordered the hint of maple one, so I'm well excited for that. Should be coming soon. 130 grams of chicken because MPS, because gains. I have got and a little bit of hot sauce sprinkled over the top. Let me refer to my MyFitnessPal to see what this equates to within macros. This is a total of 110 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of fat, and 50 grams of protein, because I'm all about their recovery life. What's up, guys? It is now the next day. It is now Wednesday the 6th. What did I say, 4th? The 6th of February, and I've just done all my meal prep. Basically yesterday after the training session, all I did was like back-to-back PT sessions and got home and chilled, so I didn't know point filming and things, so I restarted today. So I'll just quickly show you, I've done all my meal prep for today. I have got meal numero uno, is going to be non-train day today, Wednesday, always a non-train day. I've got 200 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and 200 grams of green beans. Then meal 2 is going to be 129, to be precise, grams of salmon and 200 grams of green beans. So my first 2 meals on my non-training days are going to be pro-fat meals, so protein and fat only. Then meal 3, we start introducing carbohydrates. I have got 150 grams of chicken. I have got 200 grams of like mixed veg sort of thing. It's like a mix with like sweet corn, beans, carrots, everything. They're colours. 200 grams of veg in there, and then with that meal I'll have a pack of basmati rice to essentially add the carbs to the meal. So that's a protein and carb meal. And then dinner time I've got chicken and sweet potato with 200 grams of green veg again, and then I've got like a before bed sort of snack's going to be 50 grams of whey protein, 100 grams or 200 grams of frozen fruit, and some dark chocolate as well, just to up the fat. So that is my non-training day food at the moment. I'll give you guys a diet update as well. I am 5 weeks of dieting complete. I've got 2 weeks remaining, so I'll give you a full update soon. Welcome to the dieting update with your host, Patrick Morshead. Right guys, week 5 done and dusted, and we're gonna make this one as quick as possible due to the fact that I ramble on so much in the other ones. Some of them are like 6 minutes long and they don't need to be. I will just get this done quickly, all right? 0.6 kilos down from last week. Last week's average body weight was 85.1. This week we are 84.5. Also hitting new low this week at 83.8, which I was very happy with. Calorie content accuracy was good, protein content accuracy was good. If you watched my last video, I was suffering with a little bit of gastrointestinal stress, like I was suffering with constipation, a bit of bloatiness, but I increased my fibre content, split my meals a little bit more like evenly throughout the day. It's made a huge difference. Bowel movements are back to normal, if you care, if you were wondering, oh Pat, how's your bowel movements, how are they getting on? Yeah, they're back to normal. So we are week 5 done and dusted, 2 weeks remaining. Steps is just 10,000 steps per day, like they were consistently ticked off. I'm going to make a bit of a manipulation going into this week. I am basically got 2 weeks remaining and I want to become a little bit leaner. Yes, I've achieved great results so far within the 5 weeks. I'll put my pictures up here so you have a look. My back's definitely becoming a lot leaner, which is awesome. But essentially, I just want to dig a little bit more. Like, I'm feeling good. I don't feel like diet fatigued anymore. I don't feel like tired. I'm still not like starving hungry. I'm very clever with essentially when I have my meals, around when I'm most hungriest throughout the day. I utilize like carbohydrate bunching, so essentially having like my carbohydrate meals during the end of the day, because it's when I'm most hungry and most wanting those carbohydrates. And essentially I thought, yeah, I just want to keep digging. I want to dig a little bit harder. 2 weeks remaining, and this could go for it. Especially like when I come to the end of this diet, I'll be in New York City, which is like the best place you could be at the end of a diet. It's like all the food in the world, the donuts, the pizza. Oh my god. But essentially, yeah, so what I've done is pulled my calorie content down by 200 calories. So now I was on 2,635. I'm now on 2,435. Okay, bit of a drop, a bit of a quite a big manipulation towards caloric content, but I can handle it. I feel good. Like, no biggie. It's just going to essentially increase my rate of fat loss with regards to, because it's going to increase my energy deficit. I'm going to be on around about 800-ish calorie deficit, which is cool. But yeah, I'm ready to dig. Steps are going to be 10,000 steps per day, every single day, same as normal. The good thing from last week, what I have noticed, obviously I started wearing those blue light blockers. I don't know if it's that, yeah, I'm going to still gather a bit more information, a bit more data, but sleep quality has improved. So my duration, my sleep duration has increased, my quality has increased, my resting heart rate has decreased, and my sleep efficiency has increased by 3% as well from last week, which is all good things. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. That was really quick, 3 minutes long. Training's been going well though, happy with that. Still doing 4 sessions per week, upper lower splits. Yeah, all going well. Yeah, that's the dieting update. Right guys, I've got a few deliveries and I thought I would share them with you. First one, new cream of rice, hint of maple flavour. I had before this, I had a hint of vanilla one. The reason why I didn't get this one first time because this one was out of stock. It's got really good reviews. Apparently it's amazing. I'm excited to try it. I'll give you guys a full review of it in the next video. Next is a pre-workout just to give me a little bit more energy within my training sessions. Also, it's got a good pump product remix, good pump product profile. It's also got good like nootropics, essentially like cognitive function profile as well, like things to help you with regards to like cognitive function. Prolific by PE Science cotton candy flavor. The reason why I chose this one is because it's got like quite a low dosage of caffeine compared to the other ones. Per 1 scoop, it's got 160 milligrams of caffeine. So for a pre-workout, that's quite low. I don't like a ridiculous amount of caffeine. Some of them have got like 500 milligrams of caffeine. It just blow my head off, and I do not want that. And the crashes of them are just horrible. You feel like you're having like a come down after. It's absolutely hideous. So this one is 160 milligrams of caffeine. So at the lower end, I'll give you guys a review of this in the next video as well. And also, lastly, any of you who watch this video at all with like small waist, like long legs, you know how annoying it is to buy tracksuit bottoms. Like, because I have to buy a medium, because obviously my waist is like a 32-inch waist. I have to buy a medium, but then the legs always so short, and just my ankles are always showing. It's not like a small amount when it's fashionable. It's like too much, and it looks ridiculous. You just know they're too short. But Gymshark, bought myself some Gymshark trackies. I know which ones they are, but essentially, these fit absolutely perfectly. I'd highly recommend. They're thick as well, really good quality. A few pockets down the leg for some reason, don't really know why, but zip pockets on the side, which is ideal, especially when you get in your car. And the worst thing is when you don't have zip pockets, you get in the car, you sit down and your phone falls out your pocket. Nightmare. Or your change just goes everywhere. If you go into your car seat, you can find like a tenner every time because there's loads of pound coins everywhere. But yeah, really recommend, really would highly recommend, I can't say my words today, the Gymshark trackies. They're actually really good, really thick. Ideal, and they fit perfectly as well. Medium, around the waist, perfect, and in the leg as well, perfect. Right guys, I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Cheers guys.
Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me.